Hello, everybody. Hey, what's going on? Hey, sorry about that. I'm so excited about today's stream. I accidentally hit the end stream button. So, that won't happen again, hopefully. So, I am pretty excited about today's stream, about today's art, because I came up with an idea about an hour ago, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do this or not. I don't know how successful it will be. But I'm gonna try it. No video. What? What? No video? What? Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me? Let me know. I hear audio, see videos. Okay, very good. Maybe, Kepper, you need to restart and just come back. By the way, Wabbit Magic, thank you for subscribing again for 10 months. I really appreciate it. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. I think once I show you what I've done, I think you're gonna get it immediately. In order to keep the surprise, I'm not gonna tell you anything. So hang on one second. I gotta hang on a second. I wanna do something real quick. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna go ahead and show. I don't know what's going on, Kepper. Rabbit Magic, you can see and hear me though. You're okay. You can see and hear me. Hello to Drapsnat, Sofacal, Rabbit Magic. Well, hopefully that will kind of work out. I don't know why that happened, but let me. Okay, I'm okay. You're okay. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen. Hang on a second. There we go. So immediately, I think you understand what I'm trying to do here. So this week, Al Jaffe from Mad Magazine passed away. So I was thinking of doing this. Yes, it is an Al Jaffe tribute. So I've tested this out. I'm pretty excited about it. I will see, you may have a chance to sort of work with this and figure out what it says, but I'm not going to say anything, only because I don't want to ruin the fun, right? I don't want to ruin the fun. So this is an actual working working fold-in, and what, obviously it was going to take me a while to kind of work out the dealio, because it just is going to it just, there's a lot of planning involved. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kepper. Obviously a lot of planning. It took me a while to write it. I only literally came up with this idea of doing this about an hour ago. So I'm thinking, I think I can do this. I think I can make it work. So I'm pretty excited, honestly, about this. So I want to get started. I wanna make sure that everything looks good. I think we're good. You got the text lined up? I do have the text lined up. I turned off the guides so that it's a little bit harder to see what I'm gonna try to do here. But I think it's really fun. I think it's gonna be really fun. So let's get started. I'm gonna start inking this stuff in. This could be a complete failure, honestly, guys. I mean, who knows? But you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. gained. I should say not gamed. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So let's make this thing happen. Yeah, so I decided just to do all the hard part, which is you know, laying out what the fold-in was going to look like. I didn't think that would be very much fun to watch. I think it'd be more fun to watch. Oh, hey, thanks. Thank you. To KT Data. Is KT Data here? I haven't seen him in a while. It's been a while since we've been able to hang out. If you're here, KT Data, please say something. Yeah, I didn't think that part of this process was going to be very, very interesting. So I just decided not to do that. Yes, you can actually download this, print it out, or you can get it from me, right, once it ends up on my store. And you know, we'll see what happens. I think it'll be kind of fun. I think it'd be kind of fun to see what it becomes, honestly. I hope it all works. That's my hope. I didn't have much time to play with the art, you know, like I was like, oh, I need to go live, so it made me a complete failure, like I said. But you know, who knows? I just wanted to draw something fun, and I was a big fan of Al Jaffe and his work. And during my graphic design class that I teach, what I did is I actually had a little history lesson for the graphic designers about Al Jaffe and why they should know his work. And I learned something that I didn't know about Al Jaffe and his fold-ins, was that he didn't know if they were going to work when he made them, which I thought was really amazing. He drew everything on a Bristol board, or like art board, illustration board, which is hard. It's a hard surface, right? So he would draw it and then paint them. And the way that he would put them together was he had some tracing paper, and he would trace the illustration that he did, and then see if it would work together. Oh yeah, Dick DiBartolo, yeah, another fantastic writer. Gizwiz, right? Man, so many great names. I learned so much. I think I learned a lot of my sense of humor and my approach to comics, definitely from Mad Magazine. I remember spending so much time reading Mad Magazine growing up, and I loved all the articles. I obviously loved Al Jaffe's work. I thought he was just really great. I was a huge fan of Sergio Aragonés and Jack Davis, and like Sergio Aragonés was, Jack Davis was such a huge inspiration, is still a huge inspiration in my work today. It's just so much. It was just amazing, right? Like, just what an amazing, amazing artist. So I think folks will appreciate this. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I thought it would be interesting, and it keeps it interesting for me, you know. So, so let's see. I'm gonna do something a little bit different for the background here. Yeah, this is pretty ambitious. Definitely ambitious. Trying to pull together an image like this in about 2 hours is a lot, you know. But you know what? That's why. You know, that's why you guys love me, right? Oh, really? You got to sit next to Bill Gaines. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, Bill Gaines, you know, I did a very deep dive onto Mad and EC comics and stuff like that. So when I was in 7th grade, I really was a big fan of Creepshow. Remember that movie, Creepshow? Here we go. We want this. Hey, thank you so much for the sticker. Thank you so much for that. So I was a big fan of Creepshow, and so I did a lot of research on, you know, what was EC Comics all about, right? Like, what was that all about? I ended up finding out that EC Comics, like the stuff like Tales from the Crypt and The Haunted Fear and Vault of Horror, all were very, very popular comics from the 50s that were then banned. So Bill Gaines, who is the editor of, or was the editor of Mad Magazine, he was publishing these comics, and it was very controversial because they were very violent, obviously, and they I don't know if I like that color or not. Yeah, I'm not in love with that color. Let me see. Let's do this. So yeah. So it took me a while to figure out, like, oh man, freaking EC Comics and Mad Magazine and stuff. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for all the EC Comics and everything were from you know, Mad Magazine was part of those comics from EC. And Mad Magazine was the only thing, like, they had, like, Bill Gaines had to stop publishing. He had to stop publishing EC, all the Vault of Horror and everything. Yet the only thing that he was able to kind of continue doing was Mad. So Mad was a comic book back in the 50s that then switched into a comedy magazine, and it just became something completely different. So one thing that was kind of interesting that Howard Stern was talking about was that Mad Magazine, and I didn't even think about this, Mad Magazine back in the day did not take any advertising, right? So it was wall to wall, just comedy, art, and writing, and that was what they did. And even the ads in there were like, they were just so goofy. I mean, it was all fake advertising and everything else, and it was parody. It was complete parody. And when you think about kind of what has sort of developed from that, so you got guys like Weird Al Yankovic, the National Lampoon, all these different comedic elements coming in, who were definitely influenced by Mad Magazine. I don't know how you could grow up in the 60s and 70s and 80s and not be affected by Mad. They were just so influential on a generation of humorists. So yeah, really amazing work. And so I don't know, I was thinking a lot about Mad Magazine and my relationship to it growing up, and how I how it really affected, just covered so many bits of my life. And I learned to draw from Mad Magazine. It was a combination of Mad Magazine and Bloom County, I think, was another one. Kind of different, humor, but that's I was fans of both of those, and I would work a lot creating art. So we're good, man. 18 minutes so far? That's pretty good, man. All right. I'm really approaching this from a really very different standpoint. Very different. It's really an interesting way of dealing with this type of art. Never done this before. Sort of stressful in a way, because I'm trying to take all my lessons from many years of Mad and kind of encompass them into just a short amount of time here. Yeah, no Discord stuff this week. Although I should mention it. I'm going to mention it. I didn't put anything on Discord this week because this is such a unique piece of art that it's kind of difficult for me to make sure it works properly. But I will mention it in the sense that if you follow me on, if you become a Patreon, one of my Patreons, which, by the way, if you are a Patreon, you will get this piece immediately after I'm finished with it. Sorry, I'm trying. I'm trying to make sure this is working. So yes, as I was saying, if you back me at Patreon, patreon.com/Len, you get access to the DTNS. God, what am I saying? You get access to the DTNS Patreon. I'm sorry, Discord thing. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, on any day except for today, you would be able to see all the great art that I've done. You can watch it live as I'm working on it. That's the other thing too. So yes, you're watching it on Twitch here. However, if you really want to see the high-res stuff that I'm working on, you can go visit the Patreon. I mean the Discord. God, this is a really great commercial, guys. Just so you know, I am on top of everything. This is not confusing at all. You kind of know. If you've been with me for a little while, you probably know what I'm talking about. But anyhow, God, that was really awful. Somebody should write that up for me, or there should be like a commercial or something that helps, you know, kind of make that clear or more clear. Anyway, my point is that you can see the work that I'm doing live on Discord. See the high-res stuff as it's happening, and it's just a fun place to hang out, be cool. So do that, everybody. Man, this, you know, it's so hard to do this because it's just a little bit different than I'm used to, you know. I'm trying to maintain the integrity of the Mad Fold-In, you know, but still stay true to the way, you know, to the art. I don't know. This might, like I said at the top, this might be a complete bust. Oh, thank you. Len Peralta is a full-time artist. He still needs to supplement his income with your bits, subs, and gift subs. Keep them coming. You can also tip Len Peralta directly via PayPal. Go to the About page on the info page for PayPal link. Thank you, Kepper. That is what I wanted to say. Oh my gosh, thank you. See, this is, you know, I realize as I'm getting a little bit older, as I'm kind of getting into my twilight years, I forget a lot of things. I'm not as spry as I once was. So yes, hopefully that will be helpful. You know what? I love this process. You know, if I didn't have to do this in like an hour, I think I would really love creating these. You know, I love the planning of them. I think they're really cool. By the way, that little thing I just read there that Kepper had posted in the chat room, that's true. I could use tips via PayPal. I know things are tough right now for a lot of people, and I appreciate your support. I'm also looking for more gigs, so if that is something that is that can work, that would be awesome. You know, as I keep painting this, I will try to make this as clear as possible. It's very precise work, this stuff. I'm your senior supporter. You are 73, Kepper? That's nuts. You seem so young. Like, you know, you seem more spry than I am. So I'm very impressed. Very impressed. Love those senior supporters. Get those, the older, the silver supporters out there. Because I am all about that. Pretty amazing. Hopefully this is fascinating to you. I don't know how many people can pull together a mad fold-in 2 hours. I'm guessing not many, but I'm real proud. I'm proud to do this, and I'm really, you know, a lot of it is definitely an homage to what a person like Al Jaffe and just Mad Magazine in general has done for me growing up in my humor. Really? Wabbit Magic, you're 68? God, I would have pegged you guys at like in your 30s. Like, seriously, I have no clue. That's awesome. I'm so glad to have such great varied support. It really does mean a lot. It means a lot. All right, so that looks pretty good so far. Kind of like that. Oops. Oops. There we go. All right, let's see here. Let me start adding a little bit of shadow here. We're still at a pretty good time. It's only been a half an hour. It's not bad. I don't know who could pull this off. I think this will be fun to watch. I think the just the watching the process of this stuff being created, I think that could be very, very interesting, I suppose. So I think what's going to help is start putting in some highlights and stuff. That might start making it look a little bit more like Al Jaffe sort of feel. All right, we're gonna start. I'm gonna start putting some shading on this character here, and then start getting into the details. And I think that will start making this stuff start coming together. KSASL. What is the baby using? 25. 25. Boy, that's an old one. That's going way back. What's the baby using? Nice to have you, KSASL. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. As you can see, I am attempting to do something I've never done before, which is create a mad fold-in for DTNS. It's crazy. Who's here, by the way? Let's take a look. Oh, Elisidra, Cliffsinger, Drapsnack, Gomac54, Kata, Sophie-Cal, Wabbit Magic, Kepper67, and it looks like KSASL. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you for being a part of this process. I really appreciate it. I've been working for about half an hour on this, although I did start on all the other parts of it earlier. I started in it about an hour ago, or an hour and a half ago, and the reason I did that is because I thought, that will be. I think the creation of the fold-in itself, it's very tedious, and I don't know if it would be very interesting. I mean, it might be interesting to some extent. But I decided to forego that and not show that process. It's a little bit like, yes. So so he definitely was a part of that original thing. What's the baby using? He helped sort of actually develop it in a way, which is kind of neat. All right, so I'm gonna start doing some detail stuff on here. Interesting. Look at all of that. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Sorry, I'm not really looking up here. I'm sorry. I'm not more you know, I'm not very I'm not looking at everything here. I'm more concerned at the way this looks. Hey, Ledwin, nice. Thank you for the follow, Ledwin. I appreciate it. It's pretty cool. By the way, has anybody deciphered what this is? I don't know. I don't know if anybody knows what's going on here. pick a vowel in the background. Maybe, possibly. It's I don't know. I don't know if it's interesting or not, but I guess you're just gonna have to find out and see. It's interesting. It's hard to obscure his face. Yeah, a little bit. It is a little bit harder. I will tell you right now, it's not Al Jaffe, but I will not reveal what's going on because I think it's more important to I think it's more important for you to figure it out on your own. This is really fun. I mean, I don't know if it's going to turn out well, but it is kind of fun to do, though. It is kind of neat. So there's this guy that my son watches on YouTube. He's a Lego dude, and he ends up having this really soft voice. And I'm kind of doing that right now. I don't know if it's an ASMR thing or something, but silly. In any event, I'm having fun doing this, and I'm just having fun doing a tribute to Al Jaffe and Mad Magazine. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I should stay hydrated. I don't have my water up here, though. I probably should have my water up here. But I don't, so I'll have to get it a little bit later. Thank you so much for that, Kepper. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I knew that's like one of my favorite little stickers there, is that one of Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson. Very funny. Let's see here. I know. Wabbit Magic, please keep it to yourself. Do you get the joke? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. I know, I put the water bottle downstairs. I just got so wrapped up in this whole process that I missed it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That was I think the hardest part of this entire thing is coming up with something that that works, you know. I tried to get the joke, you know, like the feeling of just in general, just the feeling of what it was like to work with Thank you so much. Yes, trying to get that feeling of what Mad Magazine was all about. I don't know. I hope I did it. You know, I'm glad you liked it though. That was great. Thank you so much. Boy, that means a lot, honestly. If you'd be like, that doesn't make any sense, I don't get it. What's going on here? Oh, what? Oh, I see. Gotta put this above. Awesome. Well, I don't know. I think I might be done. What do you guys think? Maybe some little details here and there. Let me see. Add a little detail. This is for you, Kepper, because you all, even though there is a big DTNS on this thing, I think I'm gonna add it here. Hey, nice. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining MXF Randy. Thank you for being here. Doing something a little bit different. I'm almost wrapping up here. Trying to finish off the Mad inspired fold-in, the Al Jaffe inspired fold-in. It's going to continue doing a little more. We're at 48 minutes, which is still really good. Not bad. I mean, if you're gonna do a speed run on a mad fold-in, I guess, you know, what is the white in the gray box supposed to be? So I was thinking it might be sort of just like a statue sort of thing, possibly. I don't know. That's a good question. It's more like, it's kind of like, oh, you know what I should do? This is what I'm going to do. This is what's going to help make that make sense for you. So, because right now, you know, it doesn't really make sense. So let's have that make a little more sense. I can make it make more sense. There. That helps a little bit, I think. All right? Maybe it's like it's just like a low, like, you know. There you go. That should work. I'm just gonna keep working a little bit more on this. And then I have to call it a day because I have to start getting ready for the show. Let me see, do something else here. I don't know about that. Let me see. Do something different here. Oh, thank you so much. What day will I call it? What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean by that. I'm sorry. I don't know if I like that. You'll call it a day. Oh, I'm gonna call it Freddy the day. Freddy, I'll call the day Freddy. All right, and I think I can make this work. Hang on a second. Just have to pull some things here. We'll see if this helps pull it together a little bit more. That's very clever. Calling it a day. Come on now. Now you're just being silly. I don't know if that works or not. I don't know if this works, so we're gonna get rid of that because that doesn't make any sense. I think this makes sense, possibly. Let me fix something up here. Maybe this will help make it make more sense. Fix this up. Hang on one second. I'm online. Alright, we are coming up on an hour of this stream. Almost done. I'm going to do some extra little accoutrements to this. But essentially, there's what I did. Hey, check it out. So my wife's here. So I did a fold-in for today's DTNS. What do you think about that?
Sparkly.
She says it's very sparkly. So, all right. So I don't want to, you know, I obviously did this in about 2 hours, so it is what it is. But watch me unveil this in front of an audience in about an hour and a half on Good Day Internet right here on Twitch. I will not give up the actual what it's saying. You have to go and figure it out on yourself. And if you're smart like Wabbit Magic, he took a screenshot, folded it over himself, and got the answer. So there you go. Thank you so much, Kepper, for all the bits. Thanks for the follows and everything else and the subs. We'll see you in about an hour and a half on Good Day Internet. Actually, no. About an hour and a half. No, about an hour. Be there in about an hour. So we'll see you then. Take care, everybody. Bye.